Peace and blessings. It's Monday, February the 25th, the year 2019. What you're about to hear is a phone call that came in this morning from Anthony Troy Williams. I feel like I need to set up a little bit of context. Anthony Troy Williams was, and is still, even from prison, exposing banking and mortgage fraud. He's helped many people that have, put their confidence in Anthony Troy Williams, and he has helped many people save their homes. I interviewed one named Rosie, and we have that interview up on YouTube if you care to listen to it. We've also created a webpage for Anthony Troy Williams so that we can consolidate a lot of his information so people can study his case. I believe he's also a friend of Dr. Leonard Horowitz, if you know him. He's quite famous in patriotic freedom circles. And so, in any event, please check out Anthony's webpage. There is a devil, anonymous devil, who I believe is getting paid. There's no way that just someone working for a living has this sort of time and energy to attack the prisoners that I advocate for, as well as myself. Let me say publicly, before it happens, and I pray that it doesn't happen, is that the FBI's provocateur playbook, right? They don't have any original plays. They have somebody who writes their playbook, and it stays in place for a long, long time because they have no imagination in the FBI. They just play the same playbook over and over again. But their playbook is to attack me, provoke me, attack me, until I have to defend myself in some way. And then they'll look for any opportunity that they can after they provoke me for several years straight, or get me in an area of weakness, or even they'll manufacture evidence, and then they will come in and arrest you, for whatever crimes they can manufacture or make up. Very similar to what they did with Schaefer Cox. They sent in undercover FBI agents to provoke him, provocateur, ask him provocative questions, provoke him, and then they tried to make a crime out of Schaefer trying to defend himself from all of these provocateur FBI agents who were issuing death threats on Schaefer. And in any event, I sent some of the email that this devil has to say to Anthony. And Anthony got a big laugh about it. You're fixing to hear Anthony's phone call. And he said he replied back to me, but that reply I have not received yet. I don't know if I'll receive it later today or tomorrow. With these communications with prisoners, it's very unreliable, and it seems like the people that sit in the power positions, they control what communications I get from the prisoners and what communications I don't. And so I hope I get Anthony's reply later on today. If so, we'll post it on his webpage, and I hope that they do let that through. I know for a fact they're blocking my communications to David Hinkson and Mike Parsons, and of course they've banned me to all the CMU prisons, including Schaefer, Russell, Kurt Johnson, and Jeffrey's in the hole as well. So there's no doubt that they don't want the word getting out of the truth that these prisoners speak. And the only reason they're so concerned about people like Anthony, Jeffrey Winehouse, Schaefer, is because when they start telling their story, the people see the truth. And they've got to not only put the men in prison behind bars, but they've got to silence them. It isn't enough to put them behind bars. They have to stop their letters and their phone calls. But we got this phone call out from Anthony just now, and I wanted you to hear it. Go check out his webpage. He's on Year of Jubilee, and we're building a webpage for Anthony Troy Williams. Thank you for your time. Would you mind answering? Would you mind answering this?
You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. This call is from
Anthony Williams,
an inmate at a federal prison. This call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring. Hang up to decline the call, or to accept, dial 5 now. If you wish to block any future calls of this nature, dial 7 now. To decline this call, hang up.
Hello, Brother Anthony. It's good timing. I was just getting off the phone call with another prisoner. I hope you're doing well.
Oh, doing well. I got your email.
Isn't it crazy? I mean, I live this every day, man. It's just these devils are the most craziest guy. I don't even know I don't know how they get up in the morning and how they go to sleep at night. I really don't.
you know, that it's stupid because the person who the freighter is not their name. First of all.
No, it's not the name, no.
But I just responded to it, so I just sent you the email, so hopefully you get it today. But those are the prosecutors in my case, because the reason why I know it was because they're the only ones that know about the 2 terabytes of new discovery.
Ah, there you go.
That's not public information.
I have long suspected this particular individual has ties as an FBI provocateur, like a trying to provoke people.
Right.
Their plan is they want to attack me until I'm forced to defend myself. And when I'm forced to defend myself, then they try to arrest me because they look at what he did, but it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy.
Right. Right. I was like, man. And then they say, you trying to exploit, inmates for PayPal donation. I'm like, okay, first of all, you explicitly express that, look, that you don't do that.
Right.
And I say, second of all, okay, you're set up a website for me at your expense.
Yep.
You're sending me documents and stuff at your expense. You know what I mean? So how is this man trying to exploit me when he's doing everything at his own expense?
Yeah.
Please explain that to me.
Hey, I thought it was funny too. And Anthony, I'm giving you my word as a Christian brother. I ain't making any money off this, brother. You know what I mean?
I already know you.
Yeah.
I know you're not, bro.
Yeah.
I know you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because to do this, to have the heart to do this, Yahweh have to put that in your heart.
Yeah.
And when He put that in the heart to do it, you're not doing it for monetary gain.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I understand that. And so, for them to try to attack you, to say, oh, you doing this shit. No, I'm not. No, but why are you so concerned about someone that's advocating for innocent people? Why are you so concerned about him?
Isn't that crazy?
Why y'all worried? Right, why are you worried about him actually doing something to help people? Now, I can see if you're doing something to her. Why are you worried about him actually helping people and bringing it to public's light what's going on? No, because you know what y'all doing is dirty and you don't want it known. You don't want it exposed.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, I responded to everything. All the jury polling, and I responded to all that, man.
Okay.
First trial, I responded to all that crap. Yeah, me, it's funny. So keep sending it to me because I just cracked up.
Well, what I think about it, Anthony, is what they intend for evil. See, that they intend that they're going to somehow dissuade me or they're going to make you feel bad. It's like let me tell you something about Brother Anthony. He told me he spent 62 days in the hole, and when he got out, he said, "Can you put me back there because I was having a good time with the Lord?" I was like, I don't know anybody like that, and I don't want you to go to the hole. Don't get me wrong, brother. I don't want you to go back to the hole, but I don't know anybody who's got a story like that. And anyway, man, these guys, they're backwards, right? They're 180 degrees completely wrong, and what they intend for evil, God will use for good. I have no doubt about it.
Right, and what was particularly laughable in front of me is that he put in there, he has never won any cases.
This call is from a federal prison.
Anyone has to do is Google me and go on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and see the court cases I was in, the rape and child molestation I just got dismissed in 2014 when they tried to, you see the extradition hearing where they try to fake my fingerprints.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's up on YouTube. So I was like, come on.
I love it. I love exposing the lies.
Right, exactly. But yeah, I just heard the beat, so it's getting ready to hang up. But yeah, I just wanted to call you and tell you, I appreciate you reporting that to me, man. That was a good laugh at this point.
Well, you got a good attitude, brother. We're praying for you, and we're praying that God works a mighty miracle to get you out of there, and we're going to make a lot of noise and shine a lot of light.
Definitely. I appreciate it. And I emailed you a notice to the court, too. Hopefully you get it.
I did.
It's a notice that, you got it?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Then you can put that up for me.
Okay, I will. God bless you, Anthony. We're praying for you, brother. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, all right. Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.